The next in line is a very special invitee of ours. He's a real role model for the entire MBA fraternity, Mr. Tharindu Athapattu. Mr. Athapattu is a multidisciplinary professional in engineering, finance, accounting, and marketing, reinforced with wide range of industrial exposure from operational to strategic level under many businesses, especially multinational and local. Also, his wide range of knowledge and experiences specialize in business strategy development and implementation, business process design and implementation, marketing and brand management, international project management, design and re-engineering project management, manufacturing and work study. Mr. Athapattu is currently working as the CEO and the director at Maxshaw Automotive Private Limited, which is a subsidiary of McLaren's Holdings, who has been in the industry for past 73 years. Prior to this assignment, he has served for DEMO, Diesel and Motor Engineering PLC, in the capacity of General Manager for many business units. He has also served for Helis Group in the capacity of Deputy General Manager, Head of Marketing and Sales, Head of Operations and Head of Business Development. Santel also was fortunate enough to get his service. Mr. Athapattu served Santel in the capacity of Manager Power Systems. Mr. Athapattu got his first degree from the University of Moratuwa with the first class honor. Most importantly, Mr. Athapattu has completed his MBA from the University of Colombo, and currently he is training for his PhD on consumer behavior and buying practices. At the same university, University of Colombo, he is a certified management accountant and certified global business analytics. He also serves as an executive council member of Sri Lankan chapter of Institute of Certified Management Accountants. Mr. Athapattu was able to bag 2 gold medals, including international mathematics competition was done by University of New South Wales, Australia. Also, Mr. Athapattu was able to win Kanaga Award competition gold medal. Now, may I request our esteemed guest of honor in this evening, Mr. Athapattu, to address the gathering. Welcome, Mr. Sir.
Good evening. I'm deeply honored to have been invited tonight to address these newly graduated MBAs, especially from the best management faculty of the country, without any doubt. My dear teachers, I have my teachers here, Dr. Jayasinghe, Professor Randivela, Dr. Khajan, Dr. Aziz, and other senior lecturers and unit coordinators. Why I'm saying this MBA is the best in the country due to 2 reasons. Reason number 1 is that the intent, the content, the process and the performance of this MBA is second to none. It has been proving throughout in this country. The second reason is, I have to say obviously, being a product of the same university, I always call this the best MBA in the country. So I take this opportunity to congratulate all the new MBA members because they got their MBA, they earned their MBA rather, from the best university of the country. Actually, when I received this invitation, I asked him, what shall I say here tonight? So he asked me to just talk about something, how we can bridge MBA versus the industry requirement. This was a really short notice, and also I asked him another question. Did anyone say they can't come? Because it's only 2 days. And I was thinking a model, actually I was driving at the time that I got the call. I was thinking a model where that it should be a very simple thing, where that there should be something take home tonight. And a triangle came to my mind all of a sudden. This everything happened within 45 minutes while driving from office to my home. There that I just put certain points. Let me start asking a question to complete the triangle. I would like to have kind of an interactive session for the next couple of minutes. How many of you, let me put it in this way, are you happy about your current status? It can be your job, it can be your boss, it can be your colleagues, it can be your subordinates, the role, it can be your perks, your car, your house, and everything about your friends, your relations, whoever. Are you genuinely happy about your current status? No one is responding in the sense that all are not happy, or if I put it in this way, are you not happy about your current status? So then, by going through the line, 2 points, let me take a little bit happy, partially happy, right? So, why we are not happy is simply because of the gap between the fantasy versus the reality. We think that we have to be here, but we are here. Am I right? We all think that, almost all, we have to be here, but we are here. So that gap is kind of a tragedy. I use the word tragedy because we always live with us and we are thinking that there is a gap. Let me assign one corner of the triangle to that particular gap, the tragedy. The other part, being an industrialist, what we need to the industry and what we need to the society, what we need to the industry is intelligent, hardworking team workers, team leaders, and good people who can read people, good brand ambassadors, who all can convince people, and to the society, good human beings, transparent people, calm and quiet, things like that. To the family, to the society, that is a requirement. That's the need aspect. So let me assign another corner of the triangle to the need aspect. One corner we have the gap, one corner we have the need aspect, and you all being MBAs now can guess what will be the other corner of the triangle. Any guesses? Obviously the other corner is MBA. We are in a triangle. We have our MBAs. Actually, one doctor said that you all just started the career. It's very correctly. I'm very happy that you said that because my whole model is based on that. If MBA is not there, my triangle will become a line. Thank you very much for initiating. So, the triangle one, MBA, gap, and the need. So, bigger the size of the triangle, bigger the area of the triangle, right? So, I would call the area of the triangle as the stress. We have MBA, and we can see what is needed to the industry. we can see a gap that I have to be there but I am not there. So when you have a big triangle, you have the stress. Why are we having stress? So now we have MBA as a tool to reduce our stress. Let us start from one line. Let's see how we can bring one corner to the other corner when the triangle will become a line then. So let's start, just keep aside the gap. We can't tackle the gap immediately, but let's see how we can tackle the need aspect. When we earn our MBA, we got a set of documents, that's the drawings. I believe you all got that. But it doesn't mention on the top, those are the drawings. It is a very detailed set of drawings. The foundation was laid during the 2 years or rather 2.5 years. It's a very solid foundation, no one can break it. And the set of drawings will tell us how the rest of the building of MBA should be built rather. So the walls, thicknesses of the walls and the windows and doors and fittings, roof, everything is well defined. This is where that you are going to read your industry requirement. So once we build our house of MBA, we can accommodate, very importantly, we can accommodate the need aspect within it. We have to accommodate different people differently. I'm re-emphasizing, we have to deal with different people differently. That is all about the management. We can't expect all the people to perform same. When we work with different people differently, they will realize this person has some similarity with me. They would like to see some similarities. You all are leaders already, so you will have to do the balance work now. If we try to treat different people equally, it will never work. Then they will find differences than equalities. Therefore, it is a ground rule that we have to treat different people differently. Let me bring a quote of Albert Einstein. He said, "Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb trees for the rest of its life, it will believe that it is stupid." But it is not the problem of the fish, it is the problem of the judges. Therefore, the ground rule is we have to work with different people differently. It is always a mix of performance. We have to get out of whatever the thing they can give to enhance our organization results. We just can't expect all the people to give their 100%. So that's all about management. So that particular art is very well written in the set of drawings that I have received from this fantastic university. I believe you all also have received it. Just a matter of converting it into practice. Now you all have accommodated in the house of MBA the need aspect. Now what do we have now? Triangle became a line. Triangle all of a sudden became a line now. But still, line also has a line, no small triangle. It has again another area, which is again you have the stress. So now we have to deal with the gap. The fantasy versus reality. Fantasy versus reality. Now you have to make your decision. Now actually once we get MBA, we just not started we started building our house. It will take another couple of years for us to complete, for you all rather to complete that particular house. I'm still building that house of MBA. So after building that one, then you all have matched almost the requirements of the industry with your talents. And still, if you feel a gap, it is high time. If you want to fail, fail quickly. Don't let 3, 4, 5 years and fail. If you want to fail, fail like this, change. You all deserve good positions of good companies of this country. Therefore, think about it. This is a bit controversial statement, but of course, we are here to work for us. That is our brand name. So, MBAs of Colombo should show their colors. Every time we have to dream about the position that we want to be, where we want to be. When you dream it, that your gap will be higher and higher, go higher and higher. By that time that you have to build your house more strong, where even the gap can be accommodated. And at that time, you all make your decision to exit or to stay with changes. Napoleon Hill said, I'm going to give that quote, whatever the mind of a man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. So it is, we have to conceive with the idea of the success. To do that, we have to build the house of MBA by referring the drawings we got. Wish you all the best. Have a nice evening. Thank you very much for having me here tonight.